Hey guys, it's Tony again in the kitchen, and tonight is going to be a special treat. Special treat. I hope you join me. We're going to be making a ding dong cake. Here we go. I actually got this recipe off. I'm going to give credit to Keto Rewind, who got it off swerve.com. And that is where you should follow the recipe, swerve.com. And it's called the Ding Dong Cake. And it calls for one of these Swerve chocolate cakes. You can use, if you want to use vanilla cake or anything, but it wouldn't be a ding dong cake if you did. 0 added sugar. Those of you who have never tried one of these cakes or even Swerve, I will link the recipe below for you. I had to look high and far for these particular things that I have here. So the first thing it asks for is 1 package of your Swerve. And instead of using round cakes, I'm going to be using square cakes because for some reason in my move, when I moved to this house, I lost a whole bunch of pans and I'm not sure where they went. So this consistency of cake, you know, it's just like a normal cake. Anyway, you add 3 eggs. I like to scramble mine before I add them. Go ahead and add those. Remember, swerve.com is where you get this. I am switching up just a little bit on here, and I will let you know as I go here what I'm switching up. 1/3 cup of water. I've got it pre-measured so I won't waste your time. And then 1/3 cup of oil. This is where I'm switching it up, okay? Now, for you Weight Watchers out there, I use canola oil instead of coconut oil. It says you can use any oil, 1/3 cup of that. So I switched it up and I used canola oil because it's less points. And then 1 tablespoon of vanilla, or I'm sorry, yes, tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Have that. This is real vanilla. This is not like your imitation vanilla, which I do use the imitation a lot, but I only had this available right now. My friend made me that. Actually, she made that over Christmas, so she gave that to me as a Christmas present. This whisked up. It says just to whisk it, but I'm sure if you have one of those fancy blenders, those KitchenAids or something like that, it actually blends up pretty fast. So, there we have it. So I have my 2 pans over here, and I think they're 9 by 9. I measured them. They're both the same size here. One is glass and one is the other. I apologize for not having the real ones. We're going to use these ingredients a little bit later for the filling and the other. So I put parchment paper on the bottom here, and I sprayed them with some non-spray, and so I wouldn't stick to the paper. So we're going to go ahead. I feel like I don't have all the ingredients, but I do have all the ingredients in there. It just looks a little watery to me for some reason. Maybe if I mix it up a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put half in here and half in the other. There you go. You make sure you get it all out of there. All that goodness. Now, I'm not going to lie. These cakes are not cheap. And like I said, they're 9 points for 1 piece of cake. And I've been dying to try this. I'm so excited about trying this cake. When I saw Keto Rewind make it, oh my Lord, I was just like, I've got to have that cake. I've got to have it. So, anyway, I searched high and low. I actually got the cake mix at my local health food store, and they had it there, so, and it was on sale, thankfully. So we're going to go ahead and throw these in the oven at 350 for, let's see, 15 to 20 minutes. If you're doing, 25 to 30 minutes on the cake, 15 to 20 minutes on cupcakes. So we're going to go ahead and throw these in the oven, and I'll be back. Okay, let me move this down a little bit. Our cake is out of the oven, and the house smells like a dream. So the next step is to take 2 tablespoons of water, which is in here already, and then I do believe it's one teaspoon of, and this is where I'm changing it up. They put gelatin, grass-fed gelatin. I am putting collagen peptides in there. And this collagen, you can make a lot of different things in here. You can bake with it, ice cream, smoothies, coffee, you can pancakes. You can put it in your tea. You can put it in most everything. It's a tasteless type thing. This is a good way to get your collagen in. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon of that. I'm going to mix it up. And it says to microwave it for 30 seconds until the collagen or the gelatin mixes up pretty well in there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, you guys, we're going to be doing the chocolate glaze right now, so that can cool down. I have 3 ounces of Baker's unsweetened chocolate in there. Then we're going to add, and I'm trying to do this with my phone, 1/3 cup of Swerve confectioners. Get all that in there. Sorry. And then we have 3/4 cup of whipping cream. Looks so good, doesn't it? Okay. Go ahead and mix that in. So that's all mixed in. Now I had this chocolate setting on the stove while the cake was cooking, and it was melting as it was just sitting there, which is okay. We're going to let this set after it comes to a boil. Now I did measure all this out, and then we're going to let this come to a boil. And then this is going to be our topping of our ding dong cake. But I'm fixing this first before I fix the filling, because it has to cool before you put it on the cake. So when this gets done, we'll let this cool, and then I'll go on to the next step. Guys, this is for the filling, and I have 1 cup of whipping cream. I wanted to show you which brand I use from Aldi's. And then I have 1/4 cup of confectioner Swerve. And then I have that mixture that I did earlier. I did the 2 tablespoons of water with the collagen peptides in there. We're going to go ahead and put that in there. I think when you warm up the collagen in there, because it works well with warming it up. And then we're going to go ahead and put our 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And I do believe that is it. Our cakes are cooling down. They're almost done cooling. One of them fell apart just a little bit, but it won't be a big deal because I'll put that on the bottom. Okay? Be right back. We're going to go ahead and blend this. Okay, I'm done mixing. You want it to where it has peaks in it. When you lift this up like that, see the peaks? So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the refrigerator, or actually I'll put it in the freezer to stiffen it up just a little bit. And then we're going to go to the next step and putting it on the cake. Alright you guys, here we have it. Okay, so we have our one layer here. We're going to go ahead and put our middle filling in there. For some reason I don't feel like my whipped topping is as thick as hers was. But we're going to go ahead and give it a try. I wanted you guys to see. Go. I'm not a pro at this, so please. I feel like I have more filling than what she had. We're going to go ahead and put it all on there. Not going to waste this goodness. It's probably going to overflow to the side. But that's okay. Alright. Do you see that? So we're going to take the second layer, and I'm going to go ahead and take my wax paper off. I do believe I might have cooked the cake just a little bit long, but it still looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and squish it a little bit. Of course, it's going off the side. This is my first time making this, so please do not judge. But I tasted the cake, just a little piece of it already, and it is scrumptious. So I'm just going to kind of, I think because they're square, it might have something to do with it. But you can go ahead and just kind of squish it back in there. And she had one of those, I'm talking about Keto Rewind. She had one of those Kenmore where and I just had a blender where you can blend it. So it'd probably turn out a lot better that way. Okay, we're just going to kind of do that. Alright, let me get the chocolate and I'll be right back. Alrighty, you guys, we're going to go ahead and put the chocolate on top. Make sure I put this in the refrigerator, and then I put it in the freezer, then I put it in the freezer. Make sure it's completely cool before you put your chocolate on. And we're just going to kind of, oh my Lord, look at that goodness. It's going to kind of spread around here. And I did taste the chocolate, and it is, I forgot to tell you that I added some vanilla into this, like the recipe says. And I know with working with unsweetened chocolate, adding a pinch of salt in with it always brings out the chocolate flavor just a little bit more. So just add a little pinch of salt. Okay, go ahead and this almost looks like a disaster, but I am sure it is so good. I'm going to change utensils here. I bet you could make a little swirl on it too. Anyway, you get the idea of kind of just... I'm laughing at myself because it looks like a mess. It does, it really does. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna throw this in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes and I will be back again. Alright you guys, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I feel like I've been waiting for this thing for hours, and I have. So I want to give an up close look at this scrumptious thing, and I want you to see that this is hardened. The top, kind of like a ding dong has, so it doesn't, see how it doesn't come off there? So we're going to go ahead and cut this, and I'm going to see, I think what I'll do is I'll cut it like a round cake, but we'll do it like this. We'll cut it into, let's go a little further than that. We'll do 12 pieces. But I'm just going to do, you know, my little one here that, oh my. Look at that. A little bit left there. There we go. I want you guys to see that it did stay together. The inside there. And we're going to go ahead and I think the longer it stays in the refrigerator, it'll be hardened a little bit. I'm not going to cut that, but I'll go ahead and show you. And I'm going to taste this. I've been waiting forever. Alright, let's see. Let's go this way with it. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That tastes like a ding dong. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Let's bring you up. I'm not kidding. It does. So good. Like I said, the longer it stays in there, I think it's going to be great. If you guys like these videos of desserts, sorry about that light there. There we go. Of desserts, go ahead and subscribe and follow my journey. This is for keto. Also, it is for Weight Watchers as well. This is 9 points per slice, but worth every single 9 points that you have to take for this. I am serious. This is 9 points on the green plane, so you'll have to do your calculations for the blue and purple. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a great evening, and thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Talk to you later.